Uniforms, the Falcons, the white tops, the green pants, the green helmets, green numbers, and the fans are getting revved up. Falcons will be receiving it. Pinto's moving it right to left as you look at your radio. Let's the kick right to left to the Falcons here.
Here comes the team out on the field. I was going to try to check to see who's actually going to be kicking for California.
Back deep for the Falcons. We'll check that. It's Andy Rackers.
Actually looks like number 75, Travis Jess, a freshman.
All right, so a big job for the freshman here. Alex Jonas also back deep for the Blair Oaks Falcons. Just trying to get his tee set in the right spot.
I tell you what, as a freshman in a big game like this and everybody's trying to show him where to put the tee, he's got just to be a little bit nervous. Looks like number 48, Robert Strong, just saying, just do your job, buddy. Kick it down the field. We'll go get him.
Robert Strong giving him a little moral support. Robert will be down there. Here we go, folks.
Oh, you know
it's
he
all
will.
Teed up. Jess approaches the football. He's into it. It's a short kick. It'll be taken by Hankey. He looks to the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 30-yard line. So Travis Hankey, not much of a return there on that.
Robert Strong was down on the tackle.
So here we go. Falcons with the ball first. Pinto's one up. Put a stop on them.
1st and 10 on the 31.
And get the ball back. Put a drive together of their own. Blair Oaks breaks the huddle. Maverick Sloyce, the tailback, a very talented runner. Watch him. Michael Fork directs traffic, call signals. Has a big fullback, Ian Young, in front of him. Calling signals the Falcon quarterback, a little movement up front.
Don't even get the first ball snapped, and you've got illegal procedure.
So how excited are these two teams, Brian?
Oh, I'm telling you what, these Blair Oaks kids must be just as pumped, of course, as California kids are, because
this is week 8. You think you have those things all ironed out, wouldn't you?
Well, I tell you what, it'll all get ironed out the first time each person gets popped. I'm sure it will.
So the ball back to the 25 now. Blair Oaks back out of the huddle once again, splits to both sides. As the quarterback, Fork, looks over the Pinto defense. Fullback is in motion. Young sets to the right side. Fork calling signals, has the snap. Now another flag here as the handoff went to the tailback. Let's see what this is all about.
I think they blew it dead. I think there was movement again.
So the Falcons shooting themselves in the foot right off the bat here. No, they're going to say this is against the Pintos. Encroachment.
Well.
So give it 5 yards back. We'll do it again. The ball is snapped. That must have been a real late whistle.
It was a quiet whistle, I guess.
Unless they call somebody just after the snap getting over a little too quickly while the ball was being snapped. Again, splits to both sides. 1st and 10. The ball back to the 30. The quarterback is Fork. Again, a single setback. He will fake. He'll keep it around the left side, and he's drugged down. No gain on the play.
Looked like it was Tyler Ashen on the tackle. Yep, sure was.
Pinto linebackers are going to have to be aggressive. They're going to have to be all over the field, Brian.
Well, yeah, I'm seeing the one thing that's throwing the defensive line off is Blair Oaks goes down to a set position, and then they move and put their hand down. So it's a scenario where it's throwing the California players off.
They will give Fork a small gain on the play, so 2nd down as Fork calls signals. Power eye behind him, fakes to the fullback, pitches back. The tailback, not much there. Maverick Sloyce tackled after maybe another yard gain. 3rd down for the Falcons here.
Makes it a 3rd and about a long 6, it looks like, Jeff. Tyler Ash once again in on the tackle.
Just underway as light rain falls at Riley Field. Falcons on their first drive. 3rd down and 6 for the first. Splits to both sides. This time a split backfield. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Fork has a man in motion. Has a snap. Fork back to pass. Looks to the right side. Throws. It's caught and dropped.
Nice
The
job.
40 is Burley, the receiver, and he's going to be short of a 1st down, I believe.
Glenn Baker was on him. They're going to be about 2 yards short. Nice job.
So 4th down for the Falcons. A punt team comes on. The Pinto fans on their feet. Big opening defensive stand by the California Pintos. Drifting back will be Alex McGill. He'll be back there with Glenn Bakewit as the Falcons look to punt it away here. Travis Hinkie, the sophomore, stands at his 25. The snap is good. Travis into the kick. It's a wobbler. Look out. It bounces at the 35 to the 30, and it'll be down at about the 27-yard line. So that's where the Pintos will have it, 1st and 10.
25-yard punt.
Their first try at the football on offense. The winner in the driver's seat for the district and conference title, Brian Hill.
Yeah, you bet. And here's what California wants to do. Get a first down on their first possession. Blair Oaks is unable to do so, so set the tone right here and let them know that we don't have the jitters. We're going to take the ball right at them.
Pintos out of the huddle, split wide to right side is McGill, the full house backfield behind the quarterback. That's Jason Young, and the movement already. Number 64, Brizendine, he was off to the races.
And he was ready to go.
Wow. I don't know if Jason even got into his signal calling there.
I don't know if it was just going to be go on set or what it is, but he was ready to rock and roll.
So the Pintos march back 5 yards, so 1st and 15. They'll start at their own 17 or 22 rather. There's a give left side, not much running room. First carry of the ball game goes to Moreland, and Moreland at maybe a yard, and that's it.
Michael Johnston, the lineman, and Josh Maroney were in on the tackle.
Clock at 9:33 to go, first quarter. We're just underway as the fans excited here tonight. Big game. Split man right side is McGill as Jason Young looks over the Falcon defense. Jason has the snap. He'll give to the fullback, Tyler Ash. Tyler trying to wiggle his way through tacklers. He'll get maybe another couple, and that's it. 3rd down upcoming for the Pintos.
Like number 64, Calvin Wilbers, was in on the tackle as well as Aaron Sheichels. Picked up around 3 yards on that play, and now still makes it 3rd and a long 11.
This is a defense, Brian Hill, that's only given up 26 yards the entire season so far.
Wow.
Split man right side, pitch to left side. There's Bakewit. Glenn tries to turn on the speed. He's tackled across the 30. So a gain of a couple for Glenn Bakewit. That'll bring up a 4th down, though, for the Pintos.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, Blair Oaks is quick. That's one thing was talked about, was their speed on defense, and they're proving it so far.
Luke Wilbers, he's big in there. He's a junior linebacker. He towers over the rest of the defense.
We'll see if Glenn can get a good punt off here.
Here we go. Pintos to punt it away. Glenn Bakewit set to punt, man in motion now. There's the snap. The kick is away. Nice spiral kick. That's going to go out down around the 20-something. Let's see where they mark it, down at the 20. How about that? Now they're going to mark it back now.
Yeah.
The official says at 25. It's about what I thought. So the Falcons will have it 1st and 10 at their own 25. So good punt by
about a 35-yard punt. Good punt.
He had the wind to his back on that particular kick. The wind will be a factor tonight. I think that wind probably will pick up as the game progresses.
Yeah, it will. And a good thing about it, too, on that punt, though, is he punted it away from the return man, so there was no way he could return the ball at all.
That's Brian Hill. Jeff Shackelford alongside as the Falcons come out. Their second try with the football at the 25. Michael Fork has the team set in the power I. Ian Young, the fullback. There's the snap. He will pitch it. Right side, not much running room, but good jitter move by Verslois. He's to the 30, 35. He's knocked out at the 40, so Verslois looked like he wasn't going to get it going, Brian, but he found a little gap there to run through.
He did. Picked up about 12 yards on the play. First down, Blair Oaks. Had some good blocking out in front of him.
So the biggest gainer of the night so far with 8:05 to go first quarter. Falcons looking to settle in here.
Well, you figure what Blair Oaks is going to do a lot is, I mean, it seems pretty obvious, but they're going to punch it up the middle, but they're going to try to go outside of tackle as much as possible.
Fork, the quarterback, ready to go. Verslois. He's a talented runner. Watch him back there. Fork calling signals. Has the snap. He'll pitch back left side. Verslois now cuts it up the middle. Not much there. He's shut down from the get-go. Dylan C. using one of the first Pintos there.
Nice tackle. Lost a couple right there.
He's one of those guys that's just contributed a lot to this Pinto defense, and he's proved week after week, Brian.
Well, he's also a senior. I mean, you know, he knows it's his chance to shine right now. He doesn't have another year of football. He's got to do it now.
So 2nd and 11 for the Falcons after that loss of yardage. Now they break the huddle, stop, and re-huddle as they play clock down to 5 seconds.
The weather can't make up his mind what it's going to do. Hopefully it stays just like it is right now.
Fork back in the shotgun, has a snap, he will give. Not much there for Verslois. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. Matt Verslois twisted, turned, tried to find an opening, but the Pinto defense shut him down.
Well, as you noticed, the one thing he's going to do is he's not going to quit moving his feet. He's going to keep those legs a-pumping and try to get as many yards as possible. So they've got to wrap him up and take him down.
There's the blue alert from high atop of Riley Field. George Shelley, CPEN, alongside. 3rd down and 8 for the Blair Oaks Falcons. Back in the shotgun once again.
Shotgun.
The quarterback fork. Michael
Nobody in the backfield but the quarterback.
has the snap, drops back, throws right side. It's caught at the 50. Drop. Pinto should have it. Seahusen landed on the football. Oh, they got to stay down. Oh, wow. How is that down?
Okay, well now he's changed his mind.
I'd say so.
Another official came over and changed his mind for him.
The side judge here said that was somehow down, but that was definitely dropped by the receiver, Brian.
Well, I tell you what, I think, he didn't know what to call on that one, and I'm glad somebody overruled him on it.
Yeah, good to have the other officials there. So Pintos do get the call. Pinto football at midfield. Here we go. Jason Young has a full house behind him. Let's get some yardage here. The fullback, not much there. Check that. That was the fullback, and about 3 yards for Tyler Ash. The hard way, 2 yards they'll give him.
Well, I think what you're going to find is California's not willing to come out of their normal package of pounding the football until Blair Oaks proves to them that they're going to have to do something else.
Right, just absolutely makes them.
Which makes sense. You don't give up what you're doing until you're forced to.
That's what Pinto football's all about, pounding away. Split man right side. Jason Young has a snap. He will pitch it this time. Right side, Bakewood. Flynn cuts it up the middle. He's got 5 yards and tripped up before the first down marker. So just shy of a first down. It will be 3rd and short for the Pintos.
It'll be 3rd and about along 2.
Maverick Sloyce on the tackle for the Falcons.
Well, if Matt Verslois could have made the tackle, it would have been a gain of about a yard. But Glenn was able to spin out of that tackle and keep his feet moving.
3rd and 3, we'll call it. Pintos hurried up out of the huddle as Jason Young looks over the defense. Short side of the field, the right side on 3rd down. The snap. Give, left side, Moreland. Not much air, breaks 1 tackle. He's got a hold though to the 40. He's to the 45, 50, or rather 30, knocked out of bounds at the Falcon 30.
I tell you what, he did a good job of running the ball, but I tell you what else, he had some linemen that were doing their job up in front of him. Nice blocks, guys.
Chris Moreland looked like it was going to be stopped for no gain. Shook a tackle, and you're right, Brian, those linemen helped him out. Made some blocks downfield and shook him loose.
That's what it's all about. It's teamwork. Everybody does their job.
It's good second effort there by Chris Moreland. Split man right side as Jason Young has the team on the move at the Falcon 30. There's a snap. He'll give. Right side, Moreland again. Moreland still on his feet to the 25 and finally drugged down after another fine gain. And right now the Pintos are seeing something there, Brian.
They are. It's obvious that the left side of the line of scrimmage that we're dominating right now. We're over there with Billy Ferris and Michael Schreck. They're blowing some holes. You just keep going where it's working. I'm sorry, that's Billy Ferris. It's Billy Ferris and Jess Medlin right beside each other. Working hard.
Putting a great drive together here, Jason Young. 2nd and 5, has a snap. He will fake it to the fullback. He'll pitch it now right side. Bakewood, he's tripped up. Nothing there. Good open field tackle by Luke Wilbers as he come up to make the stop.
Yeah, that was the scenario where, I don't know, it almost looked like Jason missed a handoff, and then he had to try to pitch the ball so that he could get something out of it. It almost might have been better if he'd have held it himself and just took off. But Blair Oaks is definitely doing everything they can to attack the ball here.
So a little loss on the play there. Bring up 3rd down. Clock down to 4:08 to go. First quarter, Pintos need to convert this third down. The Pinto quarterback has the snap. He'll pitch back. There's Moreland. Moreland trying to run off a block now, cuts it up the middle. Not much there as he's shut down after a couple-yard gain. And again, that Falcon defense comes up big. Number 37, Alex Jonas, one of the stoppers.
Well, and just as I expected, you're on the Blair Oaks 25-yard line, 26-yard line. They're going to go for it. 4th and 5. So this would be a big one right here.
Big one here, no doubt. Big play early in the ball game. The Pinto fans coming to the feet.
Right here.
Jason Young has a snap. He'll drop back, look left. Pintos have 2 receivers. It's blocked. Big number 54, Jared Verslois, got his paws up in the air and blocked that one down. So the Falcons will take over on downs here.
That's all right. At least it's a scenario where he had a receiver open and he just couldn't get the ball to him. The defensive lineman did a good job. So you just turn it around here on defense and you draw a line in the sand and say, come on, let's go.
This has all the markings of a slugfest. Low-scoring affair. Splits to both sides. The Falcons with a try at the ball again. The quarterback, Fork, has the power eye behind him. Has the snap. Drops the football. He falls on it. Fork alertly grabbed it before Ryan Scheidt had almost a chance at it.
Ryan Scheidt's eyes lit up, and he thought he was going to get that one, but Fork jumped on it pretty quick. The loss of about 4 right there.
Falcons have made some mistakes here early, Brian.
Well, they have, and good teams take advantage of those, so we'll see what happens right here.
So 2nd and 14, we'll call it. Loss of 4 on the play. Splits to both sides. Power right. The Falcon quarterback, Fork, calling signals, has a snap. He'll give to the fullback. He's twisted down. Not much there for Ian Young as he gets his first carry of the game.
Ian Young almost lost the ball right there. Saw a lot of leather sticking out of his belly right there. So, you know, go for the ball if you get the chance. You definitely would like to have the ball back in territory right here when you're on that deep in Falcon territory.
Pintos were all over that. Good play by the front line. Pinto front line really coming up big tonight so far. Down to 2:20 to go, first quarter. Clock on the move. Falcons hurry it up.
Blair Oaks moving from left to right on the radio.
3rd down, 12 to go. The quarterback, Fork, in this shotgun formation. Single setback. There's a snap. Fork back to pass. He throws left side. Wide open is the receiver. Verslois. He's to the 30. He's to the 35 and cut down right there to the 40-yard line. So somebody missed an assignment. Left Matt Verslois wide open. You can't do that.
Well, when your running back comes out of the backfield wide open, that means one of your linebackers wasn't paying attention to what they were, who their man was, and they got to get on him. That's all there is to it.
You don't leave Mr. Verslois unattended, that's for sure. So 1st down Falcons as the Pintos give up the big play there.
Well, that's what happens when you're trying to stop the run. You're focusing on the run, and next thing you know, they pass on you, and you forgot your assignment.
Fork, the quarterback, has the team set. 1st and 10, there's a snap. He'll fake to the fullback, pitch back, trying the right side of Verslois. He's to the 40, to the 45, and cut down there, so a couple-yard gain.
Glenn Bakewood was out to make the tackle. It looked like actually right there that the Falcons offensive line is doing a good job of stabilizing the California defensive line right here, so going to have to step it up a little bit.
Nothing fancy, Brian. Just some option football by both teams here early on.
Smash mouth football, that's all it is.
Clock down to $1:05 to go, first quarter.
It's the way the Tri-County Conference has been for years.
Fork, the quarterback, short side of the field, the right side, calling signals. Splits to both sides. He'll fake to the fullback. Quick hitter over the middle. He throws. It's incomplete.
Wow.
Didn't even see the football. That was 26 Andy Rackers. As Fork had to release it quickly, he was being pressured.
It's a good thing Andy Rackers didn't see that ball. He had about a two-step. He had about 2 steps on the California player, and that ball was about 3 foot in front of him.
Yep.
If he'd have saw it, he could have caught that ball.
Turn the gas on,
and it'd have been over.
So big break there for the Pintos. 3rd and 5. Quarterback Fork had to release it fast because he got wrapped hard. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Pinto fans making some noise. Pitch back left side. There's Verslois. He's to the 50. Cut down across the 50. 1st down for the Blair Oaks Falcons. Watch number 15. Everywhere he goes, you got to have some defenders on that guy.
Well, Verslois is doing a good job. It looks like I said, it just looks like what they're doing is everybody's picking up their man and doing their job right now, blocking lines for Blair Oaks. So the California tacklers are going to have to shed some blocks and get out and stop them right here.
Ball into Pinto territory for the Falcons. First time they've been there. Ball to 47 as the quarterback set to go. Fork has the snap. He will fake it to the fullback, pitch it back again. Again, several yards by Verslois. Verslois not a big runner. He's not real flashy, but boy, he's just good at keeping his feet and finding holes.
He's just solid. That's all there is to it. I mean, he just, like you said, he's very heady. He runs right up the field. He's not one of those types of guys that likes to jitterbug back there. He's looking for the end zone, and that's where he's going.
Clock moving down 7 seconds, 6 seconds. They may not get this play off, as the Falcons will not get it off before the first quarter expires. We'll change sides of the field, come back. No score after one period from Riley Field. California and Blair Oaks on KRLL Sports. Second carry of the ball game.
About 2 yards right there, and you know that's a smart play because everyone is going to expect Verslois to be running the ball. You give it to Young every once in a while, and he may get free, but that's where you stay in your assignments and make sure that you tackle the person with the ball.
Again, splits to both sides. Fork the quarterback. Call signals, has a snap. He will fake it to Young, pitch it back. Verslois almost lost the handle. He's going to be hit for a loss. Chris Borland up defensively to make the stop for the Pintos.
Well, I tell you what, if we had to give a player of the game right now, it'd have to be Chris Moreland. He's playing some football.
He definitely has it on his mind, and that's going to bring up a fourth down and a punting situation for the Falcons, we think.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to punt, but you never know. You've got Hinkie back punting, and he's your backup quarterback.
Back deep is McGill and Bakewood for the Pintos. The snap is there. The kick is away, and that's a wobbler. He'll go to Bakewood at about the 5. They fake the reverse. Bakewood now hemmed in. He's going to have to cut it up the middle. He does. Off a good block to the 20. He shuts a tackler to the 25,
nice
dropped to the 30. That was almost trouble as they were down there quickly. The punt coverage team, Brian, about had him at the 5.
They did. What he did is he never said die. He said, there's no way you're going to tackle me. There was 3 guys who tried to converge on him. He just split through them and made a good run down the field. Had about a 35-yard punt and ran it back about 20.
Falcons, no doubt, have scouted the Pintos, and the Pintos have scouted them very much this year, and they're probably ready for that reverse.
I'm sure there's nothing that either one of them has done in the past that the other one's not prepared for.
All right, Pintos with a football, and now a flag comes in as Jason Young ready to call signals. Somebody lining up off sides, looks like. Wow.
Legal procedure. Looked like Michael Schreck may have moved there.
This is week 8. Can't have these penalties this juncture in the season.
Nope.
It's the beginning of the district playoffs right here. Every game is magnified. Here we go. First and 15 now. Give to the fullback. Tyler Ash is stuck, and I mean driven back by number 50, Mark Reitman. There's that guy that they've missed most of the season.
Yeah, and he is a good-sized kid. Now, I tell you what, especially as a sophomore, he's got plenty of years to mature, but looks like he may even be the defensive captain calling the plays there. So you got to make your blocks.
He drove Tyler straight back into the backfield.
That he did.
Here we go, 2nd and 14. Give a gain of a yard on the play for the Pintos on that first place. Pitch back left side, Moreland going to try the left side off a block. He's got good yardage to the 35 and dropped right there. So gain of about 5-6 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down.
Chris Moreland's running the ball hard. It's, you know, this is going to be one of those scenarios where it's going to be late in the game which team is going to wear out the other. And
I think you're right. I don't think either team's going to wear out.
No, you've got two evenly matched teams right here, and it all comes down to who wants it worse.
Both well conditioned. Blair Oaks taking up the weight program, much like the Pintos have in the last several years. They're a very successful program. Inside give, there's Bakewood on the handoff, and not much there as he stopped after maybe a yard gain. That'll bring up another 4th down.
Well, a big scenario that's going on right now at the line of scrimmage is a lot of talk was about Ian Young, the fullback, who also plays nose guard. It's not a scenario where you have to be big, but you're quick. So if Drew Fletcher is able to control him at the line of scrimmage and get a good snap, we'll be doing all right.
So the Pintos and Falcons both playing in the middle of the field here. There's the snap. It's good. Bakewood gets away a nice spiraling punt that goes back to the 25. And drop
good
there.
Job.
Receiver McGill. Pintos down there quickly as Alex McGill on special teams comes up big.
That was a 40-yard punt and maybe a yard return.
It was Alex the wind.
Yeah. That was a beautiful punt. It just turned over and spiraled real well, and Alex McGill did his job. He got down there and made the tackle. A lot of times you see guys fly down the field and they missed the tackle, but he actually did what he was supposed to. He put him down on the ground right where he was.
So the Falcons take over at their 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Michael Fork, the quarterback, no score from Riley Field. Fork has a snap. He will fake it to the fullback, pitches it over, and a flag here as the ball incomplete. Now they're going to say, yes, there is a flag. Wow.
Moreland knocked down the receiver. He knocked down number 37, Alex Jonas.
So that was only about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Knocked him down. Fork laid that way out there. So they're going to call this a holding call against the Pinto defender.
I tell you what, the old saying is if the guy's going to get open and you can't stop him, hold him. Nothing wrong with that. Better than giving up a touchdown.
Can't do that too often, though. They're going to mark this off, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons. The ball at the 36 now. You can only do that so many times.
It's true.
But if you have to do it, go ahead and do it. Splits to both sides as the Falcons trying to get something going on offense. Fork, the quarterback. Let's show the Pinto defense. Got a crowd in the middle. Throws over the middle. It is incomplete.
Wilders
leading the intended receiver, Alex Jonas.
Exact same play, and it almost worked.
It's a speedy receiver, isn't it?
He is pretty quick.
He's out there, beat his defender, and that would have been on the money. He might have been gone.
Yeah.
The Pinto defender is going to have to probably give a little more ground here. The defensive backs to these receivers. I think they're playing them up a little, maybe too tight.
Well, and then, you know, you don't play against teams that pass very often. You can get hurt.
2nd and 10. Fork, the quarterback, has a snap. He'll fake to the fullback, pitch it back. He got popped as he pitched. Good running room for Verslois as he's got 5-6 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down, though, as the ball's across the 40-yard line of the Blair Oaks Falcons.
Good job by Ryan Scheit, though, when you got the quarterback that's pitching the ball. It's your job as the defensive end to hit him and take him to the ground and make him think twice about that the next time. Clock
down to 8:16 to go, 2nd quarter. As the light rain continues to fall here at Riley Field, we expect a heavier rain later.
After 10 o'clock, of course. It won't rain during the football game.
Things could get a little messy here before the night's over. 3rd and 4, we'll call it, as the quarterback has a snap. He drops back, Fork goes and picked off. Moreland at the 40, to the 30, and the first big pass
First big
interception by the California Pinto D. They got a fumble recovery, and now a big pass interception.
Well, as you recall, Chris Moreland intercepted the ball and ran it back for a touchdown in the fourth quarter last week. So he had his eye on it there, and but they were able to bring him down. Now here's where California needs to go for the kill right here with 7:51 left in the first half. You're 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line of Blair Oaks. You need to put it in the end zone.
You got to make them pay here, Brian. Pinto's at the Falcon 30. Jason Young has a snap. He'll pitch back. Here's Bakewood off a block. Looks to the right side. Shakes a tackler. He's going to be wrapped up and thrown down. Not much there. Wow, this Falcon defense now ball loose. They're going to say it was down by contact. They are all over the place flying around.
They have got speed on the defense. There's no doubt about that.
Actually, a loss of a couple here. As that one was strung out. You can't really, I don't know, plays it's going to string out for a while. I don't think it's going to be...
I think we're going to have to go tackle to tackle for a while to pound them rather than try to outrun that speed.
I think you're going to be successful against that speed. Here we go on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback Young looks. He stands in the pocket, throws downfield, got a man, incomplete. Robert Strong was running a post pattern. He was near the end zone and just over his head. Wow. He reached up and just tipped it.
Strong's his favorite target. Unfortunately, Alex McGill was pretty wide open at that point. So
Pintos want a timeout right here. We will take a quick one. 7:05 to go in the first half. Pintos have it in Falcon territory. 3rd down at the Falcon 32. Back after this timeout on KRLL Sports.
Incomplete. Got hit as he was letting go of it.
Jared Verslois was there in a hurry and broke up that play. So
4th down right here.
Yep, we're going to have to convert a 4th down to keep the drive alive here in Falcon territory after the big interception.
I think I'd go right back to the pass again. Make them prove that they can defend you.
McGill will split now left side. As the quarterback, Jason Young, calls signals. Full house behind him. Has the snap. He'll pitch it. Quick pitch left side. Glenn Bakewood looking for a block. Can't find it. He's going to be driven down at about the line of scrimmage. Nothing happening there. That's where, if we have that halfback option, that might have worked. Pass that thing down the field and get 6 on the board.
Well, right now what California's finding is Blair Oaks has as much, if not more, speed than they do on the outside. So those quick pitches aren't working right now, and unfortunately going up the middle isn't working that well either. So it's going to have to be a scenario going in halftime and figure out make some adjustments and see what they can do. But unfortunately at this point, with almost 7 minutes left, Blair Oaks has the ball.
Michael Fork back under the center at the 30-yard line. Has a snap. He will fake to the fullback. Keep it up the middle. Fork is hit, knocked down, spun around, but he gets about 5 yards. Number 10 there, Ryan Schmidt to finish him off, or Ryan Scheid, I'm sorry, to finish him off. But a good gain of 5 yards, Brian.
Blair Oaks is doing a good job of making some adjustments, and they're having different guys run the ball, so there's no way you can key just on one player. Verslois hasn't actually ran the ball for a few plays, so wouldn't be surprised he didn't get the ball right here.
Falcons fans are in force along the way. They are stretched around the whole side of the football field. Here we go. Single setback this time. Fork fakes it to the single setback. He's going to keep it, and he's drugged down. Nothing happening there as he lost the ball, but they're going to say down on contact there. That'll bring up a third down. So both defenses coming up big, making big plays.
Now what you're seeing there is the Blair Oaks coaching staff is taking some chances, thinking that people are keen on different players. So having Fork run the ball there, thinking maybe nobody's watching him, but at least the California kids are staying in their lanes and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Pinto fans trying to urge their defense on here. Passing situation, back in the shotgun, Michael Fork. Single setback, 3rd and 5. Fork looks over the defense. As the snap button, a flag comes in before the snap is made. It's going to be delay of game as the play clock ran down. So the rain picks up here.
You bet it does.
So moving back 5 more, make it 3rd and 11. We'll try it again.
And they marked this time down right here on the clock with 5.5 minutes left in the first half was when the rain really started coming down.
Some of the folks heading for cover. Some are breaking out the umbrellas. Others are putting the rain gear on. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Fork has the snap. Back to pass. Looks left side. Got his running back Verslois. He slips a tackle. 40. He's to the 45, 50. Driven down into Pinto territory at about the 48-yard line. Another big gain by Matt Verslois.
That was a nice play. They got Verslois the ball out in the flat. They're throwing the ball to him, getting him a chance to get him out of the backfield and letting him do what he does best, which is run with the football.
Again, he was uncovered, Brian. No one really there near him.
It just looks like the linebacking staff of the Pintos are going hard after the quarterback, and they're forgetting some of their keys of keen on the running back out of the backfield.
5:13 to go first half. Fork has the team on the move. Quick drop back. He's going to throw it right side.
Oh boy.
Ball stretched out and incomplete. Just overthrown to Alex Jonas, who again had a few steps on the defender.
I hate to quit saying oh boy, but that one was close. That one was close.
Moreland, Bakewood both back there on coverage, but man, they are getting past the Pinto defenders in the backfield, and they're going to make them pay one of these times.
Well, I'm telling you, I think what Blair Oaks was thinking right there with the rain starting to come down, if we can get a big pass play right here, that could be a big determining factor in the final score.
7 points looks big on the board at this point.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes in the first half as Fork has a team set on 2nd and 10. Single setback. Has a snap. Back to pass, 3 receivers over the left side. It's caught. And Jonas has a first down near the Pinto 36-yard line.
And the coverage there by Robert Strong and Chris Moreland.
Pinto defenders made him pay as he got up a little worse for the wear, but he held on to the football there.
I'm sure that the pain isn't that bad when he knows he's got a first down. He's keeping his team moving.
Fork has a team out. They hurry it up. Michael Fork, the senior quarterback, call signals. Has the snap. He'll fake it to the fullback. Pitch it out right side. Verslois, good running room. Cut down finally after about 6-7 yard gain. Takes about an 8-yard gain near a first down.
Chris Moreland brought him down. I'm still saying it looks like the...
I'm going to say 7-yard gain, Brian.
Still looks like Blair Oaks is controlling the line of scrimmage right now. So that's where the game is. Right now, that's where the game is being played.
Ball short of the Pinto 30-yard line. Falcons, their best field position yet.
Big series right here.
Fork, the quarterback, has a snap. Back to pass. Quick 2-step drop. He throws it, and that's way past the receiver. As Fork led Jonas this time way too far.
Well, they're just trying to do a timing thing right there. He's trying to take 2 steps and fire it up and put some loft under it, so hopefully his receiver can run underneath it. And one of the best things there is number 22, Chris Moreland, was in the path of Jonas trying to get to the ball, so he had to try to run around Moreland.
So the quick hitters unsuccessful so far for the Falcons, but you think they will connect shortly on something. Splits to both sides as Fork, the quarterback, has the snap, fakes to the fullback, pitches it out right side. Not much there this time for Verslois as he stopped short of a first down. That'll bring up 4th and a couple.
Good job. Robert Strong was there, and as well as some of the other Pintos. Tyler Ash as well. So like you said, Jeff, fourth and about 4 right here. And of course, this is not punting territory. This is going for it. You got to go for it with 3.5 minutes left in the first half.
So a big defensive play. We need another one. Come on, fans, on your feet. The Pinto fans rise to the occasion. Bork ready to go. Power eye behind him. And now movement up front.
Oh boy, if that's encroaching on California, they just gave him a first down.
They're going to say
that it is.
Encroachment Pintos. That is a painful penalty, Brian.
I tell you what, you had him at 4th and 4 right there, and you just gave him a first down. That's, oof.
They weren't at a good angle to
harsh.
see who that might have been, but nonetheless, 1st and 10 Falcons. Wow. Ball now outside the Pinto 25. Bork trying to complete this drive. Has a snap. He'll be back to pass. Looking downfield, he throws. Nice spiral in the end zone, incomplete. His receiver turned around and fell down. Andy Rackers as he got turned around down there.
I think his receiver turned around twice. He kept waiting for the ball, and he was trying to keep on his feet when he just couldn't keep on his feet as the ball was coming towards him.
A couple of the better passers in the Tri-County going at it tonight, Michael Fork and Jason Young. They both got good zip on the football.
And Fork, you know, he's made some connections. He's going to make some. We're going to have to just keep the pressure on him.
3:15 to go. First half.
He's back in the shotgun.
Looking to pass again. Splits to both sides. Single setback. Man in motion from the slot. There's the snap. Getting rushed. A little screen pass is incomplete. Boy, he had that set up nicely to Verslois, who would have had a lot of running room, but there was Ryan Scheidt putting the pressure on.
It was a good thing Ryan Scheidt got one there when he did, because you had that little screen pass with 2 offensive linemen in front of him and not a Pinto within 5 yards.
And you know, Mr. Verslois, if he has any green, he can find some holes.
Well, and you know, you were only talking 25 yards right there. He probably could have picked up 10 yards for a Pinto player, could have got close to him.
So 3rd and 10. Ball just outside the Pinto 25.
Blair has got a good game plan they're running right now.
Power eye splits to both sides once again. The quarterback, Verslois, has the snap. Fakes to the Ian Young. Pitches back. Right side, Verslois. Knocked down near first down yardage. Let's see if Matt Verslois got enough.
I'd say he's going to be a couple yards short there the way it looks.
If that's the case, that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be about 5 yards short, it looks like.
Yeah, they mark him out a little there on the far side, so hard for us to see where that white line is over there, Brian.
Yeah, definitely
yeah,
so.
I'm going to say he stepped out way short of the first down, so 4th and 5 here for the Falcons.
Well, here's where you want to make sure you don't give them another first down on encroachment.
Again, the rain falls as the wind starts to pick up. And a little
big play right here.
The lightning flashes overhead as Fork.
I didn't see anything.
Has the team set. Calling signals. Has the snap. Quick step. Goes over the middle. Incomplete.
Nice play by
nice
Chris Moreland.
job by the Pintos. Alex Jonas, the intended receiver. California gets the ball back.
They get the ball back with exactly 3 minutes left on the clock.
This time, let's say great job by the defense, Brian, as you said.
Definitely. Chris Moreland, good job on the coverage on Alex Jonas. He hit him as he tried to catch the ball, and Ryan Scheidt is continuing to put coverage or put some pressure in there on the quarterback.
All right, so the Pintos with the ball back here. 3 minutes to go in the first half of the rain falling. Split man right side. Jason Young, the full house behind him, gives it left side. Bakewood, he's hit, dropped after a couple-yard gain. As Glenn Bakewood couldn't get it going. Again, there's number 50 for the tackle. That is Mark Radaman. He is all over the place defensively.
Well, he is, and I'm telling you what, if the way he's looked so far, and you've got a team that's 7-0 without him, imagine. You would think, though, if he's been out most of the season, he's going to have to get winded here pretty soon.
This has been a slugfest, folks. No score to show. 2:30 to go first half. One half of football almost played. There's Jason Young with the football. He gives to Bakewood. Bakewood trying to find a blocker to follow. Can't do it. He stopped. Maybe a yard gain. Not much happening over on the left side.
Looks like he may have got right back where at the line of scrimmage. So looks like no gain right there. 3rd and 4.
So we may
2 minutes left in the half.
Another
call a timeout right here, official timeout.
by Glenn Bakewood coming up here.
Yeah. Official called timeout to get a dry football in the game.
We'll remind you about Talking Sports tomorrow morning, live from the Burger House. Mike, great job by the crew there, Mike and Jane and the gang, cooking up breakfast. You had breakfast last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you get in on that?
You bet I did.
Mike and Jane always have breakfast ready at the Burger House each and every Saturday morning. So
everybody knows I don't miss food.
Give on third down, not much again as Bakewood stuffed, and the Pintos will face a fourth down here. Maybe a yard gain, so real tough going up the middle here, Brian, early on.
It is. Blair Oaks called timeout right there as they want to
save some of this clock here with a $1:42 to go in the first half.
They're making some wholesale changes, and how much you want to bet they're going to try to block this punt?
I bet you're probably right. So we need the snap to be great. We need the kick away quickly as they'll be coming here. We'll keep it right here. Also remind you that we'll name the Pizza Hut player of the game afterwards. That player will receive a free pizza courtesy of California.
We're going to announce the 50-50 that's worth $200 at halftime.
Top of them.
All right, we don't need a mistake here. We need a good snap, a good punt away as the Falcon receivers are at their 40-yard line. Jonas back there deep. There's the snap. It's good. Bakewood into the football. It's a wobbler. It's going to hit at the 45 of the Pintos, or rather Falcons, and bounce out of bounds. So Falcons will have a pretty good field position with a $1:35 on the clock.
Went about 25 yards and went out of bounds there. Well, I'll tell you what, that's quite a bit of awful good field position with a minute and a half left, and you know what they're going to do. They're going to pass the ball. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, Glenn's been real good so far punting. That one not quite as good as his previous punts.
So they've got 55 yards to go in a minute and 35 seconds, and they're going to put the ball in the air. There's no doubt about that.
Michael Fork, receiver split to both sides. The single setback. Fork calls signals, has a snap. He'll roll left. Looking downfield, now he's going to tuck it and run. He's hit at the 48 and driven down after about a 5-yard gain. Good job by the Pintos to keep an eye on him. Brent Milligan with a tackle.
I tell you what, right there, I think if I was California, the way the quarterback has been carrying the ball when he's been running, I'd be going for that ball.
Falcons hurry it up. They get to the line of scrimmage with a minute 12 to go, first half. The quarterback, Michael Fork, calls a play. Now the receivers are set to both sides. Again, single setback, back in the shotgun. Fork has a snap. He'll drop right side this time. Roll. He tucks the ball again. And again, hit, spun down, near first down yardage, but again, a good job by the Pinto defense.
Well, right now what they're doing is they're just spreading everybody out.
Trying to find an opening for Fork.
And what they're doing is they're letting Michael Fork pass the ball if he wants to, or if he wants to, he can run the ball.
Clock down to 40 seconds. Fork hurries him up third and two.
They're calling timeout right here. Timeout, Blair.
Wasted a lot of time. We will take a quick timeout. 37 seconds to go in the first half. No score from Riley Field on KRLL Sports.
so he could rip him in half. I think if he'd have been a little bit closer, that ball might have landed right in his hands.
I think maybe Mr. Versluis heard those footsteps.
Even if he didn't hear him, he sure felt them.
All right, so here we go, 4th and 3.
You want to watch this fake punt here, you never know.
Pintos aren't dropping anybody back. They're watching for a fake as Hinkie has the snap. They're just going to let it bounce and roll. It's going to roll to the Pinto 5 inside the 5-yard line now, down at about the 3 with 23 seconds. Well, you expect you're not going to get much of a return in this kind of weather, Brian, so that was a smart play, I think, by the Pintos.
Well, and I mean, not that I'm going to guess what's going on here, but I think what I'm guessing we're going to do is we're going to take a knee.
I think you're right. Give it to the big fullback and just play out this first half and go back into the halftime locker room. I like the thought of playing Blair Oaks to a 0-0 tie after one half.
Well, like I said, it's going to come down to which team makes the best adjustments in the second half.
So here we go. Pintos should run one play, and that's it. Jason Young has the snap. He will just move it up the middle as the Falcons fly over the blockers trying to get to the football. That should about do it.
Well, that's as good as taking a knee, giving it to your quarterback and just letting him going forward, because you don't have to worry about that handoff being a problem.
All right, so that'll do it as that clock runs on down, and now the officials stop the clock. Why? Looks like maybe a injury.
Now they're
equipment problem. I guess maybe equipment problem is they will go ahead and start it and run it off. So that'll do it. One half of football done at Riley Field, and nothing doing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as we will go to halftime. Back with the halftime numbers and the halftime show after this on KRLL Sports.
Or not, Ben, and this may be a positive for California because it may prevent Blair Oaks from being able to pass the ball.
I think the Falcons rely on the pass more than the Pintos do.
Oh, definitely.
To get things done. It's just part of their game plan, the passing attack. And so far, the Pintos haven't been hurt. I tell you, the quarterback Fork has overthrown a few receivers. There could have been some points on the board, but California's been lucky to dodge the bullet a few times there, Brian.
I think what happened when Ted LePage came in and took over this Blair Oaks program, the one thing he said we're going to do is each year I'm going to find a kid that can pass the ball, because at this level, if you can find a quarterback that can pass the ball, that just opens up your running game, and that makes you really hard to beat.
All right, here we go. Pinto's set to receive the football as we have 24 minutes to decide who's going to win this one. 12 minutes up on the clock as the fans are on their feet here. The rain has lightened up somewhat.
And California will be running the ball down the field from left to right as you're listening on your radio.
Alex McGill back deep along with Glenn Banquet. The Falcons have had the only turnovers in the ballgame, an interception and a fumble. As Fork tees it up, waiting for the official's whistle. There it is. Fork kicks it straight up the middle off of a Pinto receiver, but quickly on at one of the up men. So that could have been dangerous.
That could. That's not a bad thing to consider doing, is trying to kick a line drive right at somebody.
Clayton Reynolds comes up with a football for the Pintos at the Pinto 36-yard line. So not bad field position to start out with here. But they're going to be right in that big mud pile, that big bare spot you were talking about, Brian.
Yes, they are.
Not a big mud pile yet, but it could turn into one real quick. I don't think we can get a lot of traction at this point in the field.
Well, we'll see what adjustments both teams made right here.
Here we go. Jason Young over center. Has a snap. He'll give left side. Pretty good running room for the Pinto runner. That's the fullback. About 3 yards right up the gut for Tyler Ash. Well, it's going to say 5 yards on the carry, so 2nd and 5 for the Pintos. That's a good start.
Very good start.
I kind of feel like the Pintos are just going to take it to them, redouble their efforts, and just play that smash mouth football you was talking about.
I dare very seriously doubt to see many off-tackle plays at all.
Going to be right up the gut.
They're going to take it right at Rodham, the middle linebacker, see how good he's healed.
Jason gives to the fullback once again. They push him up the middle, and that's Tyler Ash for a couple more. So 3rd down and short for the Pintos as they're taking it straight to the Falcon defense.
Well, that's much like I said. You know, when you've got a fast defensive unit, if you can't outrun them, run it right at them. That negates their speed.
Good philosophy. Falcons play their defense in tight. Pintos in the full house backfield. Split man right side, McGill on 3rd and a long one. They give a little misdirection. There's Moreland. He's going to have the first down, I believe, near the 50-yard line. Still pushing. Chris Moreland has the first down.
There you go.
Just running over that big left side. And that is a big left side, Brian.
Yes, it is. Like I said, a while ago, you got Billy Ferris over there and Jess Medlin. That side seems to be, those two boys seem to be working pretty hard over there right now.
This Falcon line not real big, but they are tough and quick.
Nothing like more as an offensive lineman than the coach to call the ball through your hole every time.
Jason again calls signals, has the snap. He'll give to the fullback. This time push back is Tyler Ash, and the Falcons close the door on the Pinto runner. Number 57, one of the first tacklers there. That's Brett Richter. Richter, 205. He's a tackle. But again, these guys aren't real big, but they're tough.
He had a relative by the name of Richter to play at Blair Oaks when I played. It was a really good ball player. Seems like there's always the same names all over again at Blair Oaks all the time.
Or a Fork or a Rackers is usually in there. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Pintos have it in Falcon territory. Back to pass the quarterback. Jason Young's going to tuck it down. He's going to be swallowed up and thrown down. Good coverage downfield. Not much Jason could do with the ball. And he'll be thrown for, well, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little positive yardage as Jared Verslois, the junior, there to bring him down.
Well, that was a well-designed play. They were going to try to spread the ball out and to get a pass, but their Blair Oaks defense pinned him in, and then they ran him down.
Pintos have moved the ball 15 yards since they've had it. It's been played right up the gut here. 3rd and 9 as there's some movement up front. No flag thrown. Give left side, and not much. Here's Moreland. No, check that. Bakewood cut down from the point of attack. No, that was number 6.
Brent Milligan.
Milligan will try it a 3rd time. So Milligan's shut down.
I was really surprised by that. I thought there was going to be an encroachment call there on Blair Oaks.
You know, one thing we did not see any of is Brent Milligan run the football in the first half. We might see a lot of him here in the second half.
Very possible.
Pinto lineman comes limping off. It's Michael Schreck. That's not good to see. Here we go. Punting time for the Pintos. As the ball is dropped. Bakewood now into it. Boy, he had to get that one off in a hurry. It's an end-over-end kick. Bounces. It'll get a Pinto bounce to the 20, now to the 15, and what a break that was.
Yeah, I tell you what, he had to hesitate to punt that ball. And thank goodness Blair Oaks was trying to set up a return. So when he finally got rid of the ball, he actually ended up getting about 30 positive yards out of it.
Yeah, the Falcons would have went after it. They might have had a block there. So here we go.
Trouble.
Falcons not good field position with the first drive as they stalled the Pintos' first drive out. No score in the 3rd quarter. Receivers everywhere. Single setback. As the quarterback Fork looks over the defense, has a snap. He'll give Not much there, but breaking a tackle was for Sloyce and finally brought down after a couple-yard gain. There is a good example of making something out of nothing. They're going to actually mark him back about a half yard.
Glenn Baker came up and made the tackle from the defensive backfield.
So I guess he made nothing out of nothing.
Nothing out of nothing makes nothing.
Actually lost a little, so second.
He ran about 10 yards to get 0.
Second and a long 10. Power eye behind the quarterback. Fork has the snap. He'll give. There's for Sloyce again, trying to slide off tackle. He's wrapped up and finally dropped. Boy, you got to bring him down quickly. Can't let him get going. Ball to the 15, about a 5-yard gain.
He just keeps bouncing. That's all there is to it. And then it's going to come down to who's going to wrap up the ball carrier and bring him down tonight. Because if you try to arm tackle against the Blair Oaks running backs, you're going to pay for it.
So 3rd and 4 for the Falcons. They'll split into both sides. Ball at their own 15. Fork the quarterback, looking over the Pinto defense. Has the snap. He'll wheel, give. Again, there's the tailback, and Verslois is stopped short of a first down, and they'll bring up 4th and very short.
Looks like they're going to punt.
About a yard short of a first down, and you don't want to turn things over here to the Pinto.
No, you definitely don't. You've got to punt here no matter how close you are to a first down, because if you don't make it, you give California the ball at the 20, and that's not a good predicament.
This has been a game of field position all night long.
Although I wouldn't be so sure that he's definitely going to punt it.
Hinkie back to his 10 to punt it away. The snap is good. Hinkie into the football. It's a floater. It'll go to Bakewood at the 40. He fakes the reverse. He's to the 45, 50. Breaks one block, 40.
One block.
He's to the 30. He could go all the way. Glenn Bakewood down to the 5. Touchdown, California Pintos.
Nice play, boys.
That's what we were looking for.
I'm telling you what, just good blocking right there. That's all there was to it. Good blocking. When California sets up that wall and you let somebody like Glenn Baker with the speed take over, it's touchdown time.
60 yards on the return. Glenn Bakewood found a lane on the right side, and I mean was home free. Wasn't home free. He had to outrun a defender, and he did that, Brian. Timeout as the Pintos.
Looks like California's calling timeout here.
Don't have the right folks on the field for the extra point try. Somebody's not out there, so a timeout. We will keep it right here. 6:32 to go, third quarter. Wow. California strikes first.
Wow. Glenn Baker with about a 60-yard punt return for a touchdown.
I think they were waiting for Schreck, who was getting taped up. He's got some heavy tape on his right ankle. We hope he's going to be okay.
And he's been out of the game. He's been out for the last couple weeks, and they had to call timeout here right here. You hate to call a timeout on an extra point, but as important as this extra point could be, 1 point could be a huge difference in tonight's ballgame.
Definitely. So the Pintos strike first, and that fires up the fans. If you went to your vehicle, come back, folks. Your Pintos are leading it.
Well, if you went to your vehicle, make sure you turn on the radio. We'll tell you what happened.
2-point conversion to come. They give to Tyler Ash over the left side. Tyler down to the goal line. Is he in? No.
No good.
Stop short, so the Pintos go for the 2-point conversion and stop short. And how big could that be?
Well, it could be big. It very well could be big. That 1 point could make a difference, but you know, at this scenario with California not having a freshman kicker that has to do the kicking, Coach Labb probably thought it was best to go for 2 points right there. Because if you put the score 8-0 right there, then that makes Blair Oaks have to go for a 2-point conversion if they score.
Again, if you didn't hear, Eric Sawyer out. He was injured last week, hurt the knee, MCL problem. It's not torn or anything, but hurt enough. It's his plant foot where he can't get a good plant and kick the ball. So they're expecting to miss him for a little while.
I remember when that play happened late last week, and that was a scary scenario, knowing that they had Blair Oaks this week.
All right, Pintos, you got to hold them here now. 6-0. This extra point try. Let's hold them and get another score.
This is Travis Jess kicking again. Hopefully he can get the ball down the field a little bit further this time.
Jess ready as Racker's back deep. Jess kicks the ball.
Not a bad kick.
And it's picked up at the 20 to the 25 at 30. Now up the gut. Running the football. Breaking through to the 40 is number 37, Alex Jonas. And he just kept trying to find a hole, pushing people, and he made some good yards there after the catch. So the Falcons are going to start at their own 40. Again, we've been giving them pretty good field position.
Yeah.
All night long on these kickoffs. Jess getting the talking to there from Pinto kicking coach. It's
Rick Edwards.
Rick Edwards, yeah. The Falcon quarterback over center has a snap. He'll give his fullback Young to the 45. Twisted down to the 47. It's loose. Who has it? California on it, I think. It is
California ball.
no official word yet. They're going to say Pinto football. Yes, sir. Coming out of the bottom of the pile with it, Ryan Scheit.
That's the third time Ian Young has ran the ball tonight for Blair Oaks, and he got hit hard, and that ball came flying out of there. Ryan Scheit with a big fumble recovery.
And that is big, Brian, because Pintos gave the Falcons good field position.
You bet.
After that kickoff, and now the Pintos back in the driver's
Go for the jugular right here with 6 minutes left. Put the ball right down the field for a touchdown.
6 minutes left in the third quarter. Pinto fans are feeling good. Pinto's out of the huddle as the quarterback Jason Young looks over the defense, has a snap. He'll keep it around the left side. Jason driven down. He got hit hard. I mean,
yes, he did.
Stood up and then driven down, but he's short of the 50. About a 4 or 5 yard gain for the Pinto quarterback. They're going to say a 4 yard gain, make it second down.
Keep running hard here. That's all you can do. Put the pressure on Blair Oaks. All the pressure's on Blair Oaks right now.
Knock on wood, the Pintos have not fumbled the football away.
Oh, no.
That's the third turnover for the Falcons in the ballgame that they've lost. On second down, the snap. Give left side. There's Moreland trying to run off tackle. Still on his feet. Near first down yardage. Chris Moreland, a big run there.
Good job, Chris.
Tackle by number 26, Andy Rackers. And right now the Falcons starting to play a little on their heels, bro.
They're a little on their heels because of one thing. California's running right at them. They're not letting Blair Oaks use their speed against them defensively.
Not doing anything fancy. Cute, as you say, just running tackle to tackle right at them. Full house backfield, third and short. There's a snap, fake pitch, inside handoff. There's Bakewood, got the first down across the Falcon 45.
First down, Pinto.
Those big linemen starting to open up some holes for the Pintos, and the Pintos handling the Falcons up front. The rain continues.
Well, you know, you look at this Falcons defense, and you don't see a lot of size. You see a lot of speed, and like I said, when they can outspeed you, run it right down their throat.
Here we go. Pintos out of the huddle. Split man right side. Full house backfield. There's a snap. Fake to the fullback. No give to the fullback. Not much there. As Tyler Ash comes out from the bottom of the pile, so a short gain. Second down.
And one of the things that keeping an eye on when you're watching this is, like I said, you're looking at Ian Young playing nose guard there for Blair Oaks. He's just 170 pounds. He's a small, quick guy. And the reports we had got from Hal McNeil last week is he causes a lot of havoc up there. Right now, Drew Fletcher has just completely neutralized him.
Ball at the Falcon 45. The snap, the give. There's Moreland. Moreland is stuffed. Nothing there. He's pushed back, so third down here upcoming for the Pintos. Big hitting going on up the middle. You can't be weak of heart and play the middle there for the California Pintos and the Blair Oaks Falcons because they are going at it. 3rd and 8, we'll call it, as the Pintos out of the huddle. Pinto fans need to make some noise. Get behind the team here. Short side of the field, the left side. Jason Young has the snap. He'll pitch back. There's Moreland. Moreland trying to find a hole. He's got good running room out to the 40 and knocked out of bounds. Short of a first down, but this will be 4th and short.
We're going to punt it here. California's going to get rid of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Had a couple players come in to punt. You've got your punter in there right now.
You're right.
Glenn
Jason
Bakewood's,
Young comes out.
Glenn Bakewood's in there to punt.
Yeah, so 4th and 4. You can't take a chance here.
Yeah.
You
can't let them have the ball back around midfield if you don't make it on 4th down.
So Alex Jonas back deep, along with number 15, Mr. Matt Verslois. Watch him. There's a snap. They come after it. The kick is away. It's a floater. It's going to go to the 10 and out of bounds right there. Boy, that's a good kick.
That'll work. It's only about 20 yards, but I tell you what, it'll work.
It negates the run back, and as you say, pins them back to the 10. I like that every time.
Anytime you can make the other team start off within their own 20-yard line, you're doing all right.
Pinto football brought to you in part by California Construction Supplies, Putnam Chevrolet Pontiac, and the Commerce Bank. As we have the Pintos out in front, 6-0 here. One score in the ball game, and that's been it. Falcons with the football with 3:28 to go in the third quarter. They can strike in a hurry, though. Michael Fork calls signals, has a snap. He'll turn, he'll give. Not much up the gut. Driven down is the ball carrier, Matt Verslois, maybe a yard gain.
I'll tell you what, nothing would look better than this 6-0 score. Be here at the end of the third quarter going into the fourth quarter. We got about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. 6-0 California, third quarter.
Clock on the move. That's the Pinto's best friend now. Splits to both sides. I feel like Mr. Forks will be airing it out here shortly.
I would think so.
Their running game has been stalled. Fake to the fullback, pitch back. There's the runner, Verslois. He's knocked out of bounds short of a first down. But again, some good running room as Matt Verslois. You hardly ever stop that guy at first hit, point of contact. He usually shakes the tackler and gets some more yardage. They're going to mark him out, though, Brian, after a couple yard gain.
Yeah, it looked like another one of those scenarios where he was running along the edge of the field there, and you can't see.
Right.
But the California players are just knocking him out of bounds.
So 3rd and 7 here for the Falcons. Power high behind the quarterback Fork. There's a snap. He'll drop back. He throws downfield. Got a receiver. It's caught. Dropped at the 40. There's Chris Moreland with a big play of the night.
Very big play by Chris Moreland.
He was one-on-one with Alex Jonas, their star receiver, the senior, and it's 4th down Falcons.
That was very nice.
Number 22 stuck with him, and I mean made the defensive play so far of the game, Brian.
You bet. He turned around right as the ball was getting there, saw the ball, and they fought for it, and he was able to knock it loose.
Hinkie has the snap. He'll punt it away. It's a floater. It'll go to Bakewit. He's at midfield. Bakewit wants to fake the reverse. He's to the 50. He's hit. There's a flag to the 45 and driven down.
Nice run by Glenn.
See what the flag's about. That's kind of in the area of a bad block. They throw a flag like that, and Bakewit's not moving much. He was hit hard. He is on his back. May have the wind knocked out.
I think he's got a cramp. The way he's acting, he's cramping. A humid night like it is tonight, it very well. You can tell it's a cramp by the way his foot was turned, and he was grabbing for his.
We'll be holding against the Pinto, so that'll negate what the yardage he did get. Pinto trainer quickly there to work on the Pinto receiver. So 2:33 to go, but again, a big defensive stand by the Pintos. They get the ball back, and you've got to feel, Brian, if you can get another score on the board, that will be big.
Man, I tell you, you bet it would. And right now, like I said, the best thing we want to see right now is still this Blair Oaks having a 0 going into the fourth quarter.
Bakewit is up. He's going to limp off as walk that cramp off. He's going to get.
He wants to go back in, but you can't go back in. He's got to come off for at least one play.
Coach says, "Come over here, son."
You know, that may be the sorest part on his body when he wakes up tomorrow morning, that calf with that cramp in it.
Cramp up on him again tonight.
He needs to get some fluids in him.
So here we go. Full house backfield behind the quarterback, Jason Young. 1st and 10 Pintos. Jason gives.
Brent Milligan.
Milligan twisted around and knocked down. So Brent finding hard running up the gut as a Falcon defense converging there.
Well, Blair Oaks knows that California's going to do one thing, and that's going to be run the ball. So they're going to be coming after him now. I mean, it looks like the rain has stopped, so it's a possibility California may try to put it up in the air here in a little bit, but, you know, we'll see.
2nd and 8 for the Pintos. Ball across their 42-yard line. As the quarterback has a snap, Jason pitches back again. Milligan off a block. Milligan tries to cut it to outside, can't do it. They shut him down in a hurry. Good tackle made by number 4, Luke Wilbers, the junior. That'll bring up 3rd down.
They're just pursuing well. It's much like we talked about earlier. California tries to go outside. Blair Oaks just spreads it out, and then makes the tackle.
Man, I'd like to see some more points on the board. I don't want to try to hold them to a 6-0 score to win this ball game. Pintos out of the huddle. 3rd and 6 for the Pintos. Clock on the move. $1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. There's a snap. They give. Again, right side, it's Ryan. He's tripped up at the 50-yard line.
Brent Milligan looks like he may have a first. Definitely looks like a first down here.
It will be. He stretched out enough to get it, so Brent Milligan stretched it out for a first down. I kept wanting to call him Ryan Milligan. And the Pintos in business here.
Got the clock moving with right around a minute and 10 seconds left here in the 3rd.
How big a play was that?
That's big. Just keep pounding away. Keep pounding away.
So 1st and 10 for the Pintos. They get a new set of downs. There's a snap. Give to the fullback, Tyler. He's knocked around and knocked back as Tyler Ash found it tough going in the middle there. Number 70 twisted him around. That's Michael Johnston.
Looks like they're going to... Looks like they're going to say he got about 2 yards.
All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, you bet. I was going to say they got him back to the line of scrimmage, but...
You can tell the footing not real good as he found it tough going.
Right.
After the hit, he was kind of sliding backwards. So here we go. 27 seconds, clock on the move. Pintos need to convert another set of downs here. There's a snap, give left side. There's Moreland. Moreland stretches it out. He's got 5 yards over the left side. That'll bring up a 3rd and short with the clock running on down. So the Pintos will not get another playoff, and that'll do it for 3 quarters of football. California 6, Blair Oaks nothing. We'll take a timeout and be back for the 4th and final quarter on KRLL Sports.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, Warsaw 48, Southern Boone 6.
The score down in Warsaw is Warsaw 48, Southern Boone 6 at the beginning of the 4th quarter. So I would imagine those people down in Warsaw are pretty impressed with that score. So here we go. This is what you look forward to the whole year. You get to get into the district playoffs against the number 2 team versus number 3. Tighten your chin straps and let's get it on.
This is what it's all about. Pintos have it in Falcon territory at the 45. There's a snap. They fake to the fullback. Keeper by the quarterback. He's close to a first down. Did he get it? This would be a big conversion. I think he did.
Looks to me like he did.
All right, Jason Young moved the chains. First down,
sir.
Pintos. I like it. Jason Young, a keeper. And these Pinto linemen are doing the job up front, Brian Hill.
Yes, they are. They're doing a very good job. I've been noticing that Blair Oaks has been running in quite a few deep nose guards against Drew Fletcher. He's doing a great job up there.
He's handling anybody they put up against him. Big Drew Fletcher. Here we go. Jason on 1st and 10 gives the left side. Not much there. It was shut down in a hurry. I believe Moreland with the carry. Let's see. Yes, he comes out of there with it.
Gained around, well, I thought he got a little bit more than that, but it looks like they're getting about 2 yards right there.
Move, clock, move. Pintos want to knock off these Falcons. Put themselves in the driver's seat for the district and conference title.
You know, one of the things that we forget about on a wet game like tonight is the center quarterback exchange, and knock on wood, no problems tonight.
Full house backfield, 2nd and 9. There's a snap. Give. Right right side. There's Milligan. He's twisted down. Not much there. Number 15,
Wilbur.
Averslois, shut the door.
Yeah, Averslois. Sorry.
A loss of a little bit, so Milligan not real effective yet on his carries. And he usually is for the Pintos. So here we go. 3rd and 10, we'll call it.
Well, that's the thing California will do. They'll keep running in different running backs against you until they find somebody that's hot.
We knew this was going to be a big battle, one of the most important games, closely watched games in this part of Missouri. It's been great thus far. There's a snap. Pitch back left side. There's Bakewood. He's got some running room. Bakewood pushes out the left side. He's to the 35 and spun down. Again, getting over there quickly was Andy Rackers to shut that down, but Bakewood looked like had some running room for a second.
Well, he looked like he was going to get around him, but once again, the speed for Blair Oaks proved that it was too powerful right there.
4th and 7 for the Pintos, and they're going to punt it away here, try to drive Blair Oaks deep into their side of the field here.
Now, one thing you want to do here is make sure that nobody gets in and blocks the ball.
Bakewood stands at his 47. There's a snap. It's good. The kick is away. It's a high floater. The ball will bounce near the 5. Now I'll go toward the end of the end zone, and it will go in touchback. Robert Strong down there quickly to try to stop it. Couldn't quite get the job done. So the Falcons will start 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. 9:41 to go in the ball game. 6-0 Pinto lead. As the Pintos trying to hand the Blair Oaks Falcons their first loss of the year and win the first district game of the season. Splits to both sides. Pork the quarterback. Power eye, call signals. As the snap, it's dropped. He's going to land on it. No, California with it. Pork went over the football. Robert Strong with the recovery. Another costly turnover for the Blair Oaks Falcons as the Pintos get the football back. Brian Hill, how about that? We had the turnovers last year in this ball game. This year it's the Falcons with the turnovers.
I'm telling you, here's where you got to go for the jugular right now.
Pintos with it at the Falcon 17. There's the snap. Give. Moreland tries the left side. He stood up and knocked down, but a couple of yard gain. About 4, they're going to say out there for Chris Moreland. He's been the most effective runner tonight.
He has. But this is definitely the point. It's not raining. You've got the ball within their 20-yard line. You've got to put points on the board right now.
Trying to rub a cramp out of Milligan's leg now. As Brent flat on his back on the sideline. So you're right, this humid, warm evening causing some cramping problems for the Pintos, but they are in business here. 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Give. Right side. Whoa. Shut down in a hurry is number 41, Glenn Bakewood. He got doubled up on. Wilbers was there. Someone else sandwiched him. Let's see. 32. That's Doug Burley, sophomore. So 3rd and 5.
Well, you got to get something. You've got to get something right here. You can't let that turnover go for naught.
Just think if we had a healthy Eric Sawyer, this is very makeable for probably field goal for him. Ball at about the 15. On 3rd and 5, the keeper, left side, Pinto quarterback.
Run it hard, run it hard.
There's Moreland down near first down yardage. Let's see where he marked out at as they ran him out of bounds down near the 7-yard line.
Oh, it's going to be awful close. First down.
That will be a first down. What a big first down that is.
I think that's about as big as any of them tonight.
Move the chains. Chris Moreland doing it for the Pintos. Well, I thought Jason was going to keep that thing, tuck it and run, but he gave it to Moreland at the last split second. How great has he run this option?
Oh, he's doing great tonight.
Short side, the field, the left side. Pintos knocking on the Falcon door. 1st and goal. Jason has the snap. Misdirection. Give Moreland again. He cuts it up the middle. He's down near the goal line. Is he in? No. But Moreland got it close. And the Pintos are just taking it right to Blair Oaks right now. They're making a statement, Brian.
Chris is doing great. He's keeping his feet moving. The offensive line is doing their job. I mean, it's just everybody doing their job right now. It's a team effort to go in and put points on the board and try to make this game out of reach right here.
I think one more score would just about do that.
I tell you.
Time is running down, 7:52 to go in the ball game.
They would do a lot for Blair Oaks' psyche, I'm sure of that.
Second and goal. The Pinto quarterback calling signals. Has a snap. He'll give up the gut. There's Tyler Ash. He's close to the goal line, but they're going to stop him short. Boy, that's about as close as you can be.
You bet. I saw a couple of the linemen going through there making blocks, and I thought Ash was behind him, and he went the other way.
I tell you what, those big Pinto linemen, they just need to bury these front linemen of the Falcons. A timeout. We're going to take a quick one, too.
7:28 left, fourth quarter, 6-0 California.
Knocking on the... A little extra and in for the score. The California Pintos lead at 12-0.
That was big.
Number 32, no bigger touchdown this season than that one right there. Two-point conversion try. This is big, too. The Pinto quarterback calling signals, has the snap. He'll give, there's Moreland.
Moreland's in there for 2
He's
points.
in there. How about that? 14-0. Pintos lead it. 7:23 to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout and be back on KRLL Sport. The freshman has it teed up. He's into the football. This is a little better kick. It'll go to the 20, to the 25, 30. Trying to cut it out the left side is Jonas, and he's knocked down near the 35-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, right at this point now, it's gut check time. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left, up 14-0. You need to attack the football, wrap up, take the man down, but also remember, Blair Oaks is probably going to start passing here. They're going to have to, down 14-0.
They are a quick strike team, too.
You can't let the man get past you.
Here we go, the quarterback. Bork has a snap. He'll drop back, throws it over the middle. It's caught. Pintos have it. But a flag on the play. It was intercepted by Baker. Hang on.
It's going to be a pass interference against the California Pintos. They didn't let the receiver out into his...
Glenn Bakewood hops up, limping, holding against the Pintos. So that one will be negated.
They wouldn't let the receiver out into his pass pattern.
Wow, how big would that have been?
Wow.
I was on the edge of my seat there. Bankwood came down with it, but that's all for naught, as the Falcons will have the ball here.
That's one of those plays that's a great play if the official doesn't see it.
Right. So the Falcons with a life. 7:13 to go in this one. Pintos trying to knock off the Falcons, and won't this be sweet for the senior team if they can do it?
Man, I'm telling you.
Falcons have gotten them the last 2 years, and these seniors, they've been eyeing this ball game on the schedule since the two-a-days, Brian. Maybe before that.
Probably before that. Probably since the loss last year.
Right. Here we go. The Falcons get the whistle. Quarterback back to work. Fork calling signals. He's not had one of his better nights tonight. Tailback in motion. Single setback. There's a snap. Fakes to the fullback. Throws it. And too far for the receiver, Haldeman. Over Corey Haldeman's head. Second down. He is a big boy. Big target, isn't he?
Nice target to be throwing at.
He's about 190 pounds, about 6'4" or so.
And I think you're going to find they're going to try to do that the rest of the night. They're going to try to pick out one man and get him open.
The clock is a Pinto's best friend here. Continues to run. Or incomplete pass. Stop the clock. It'll run once the ball is snapped here. The quarterback Fork in the shotgun this time. 2nd and 10. Has a snap. Fork will drop back. Look to the left. He throws. It's caught. First down yardage. Alex McGill on the tackle, helped out by Tyler Ash, but first down yardage for the Falcons as number 37, Alex Jonas, caught it and stretched the ball over the first down marker. If they get a quick score here, Brian, it's still anybody's football game.
You bet, you bet. Alex McGill was playing off of the man there. He let him catch the ball. He saw it coming. The only thing he could do was let him catch the ball and then make the tackle.
So do you send extra people back? Do you put pressure on the quarterback here? What do you do?
I think you've got to put pressure on the ball.
Fork, the quarterback, call signals in the shotgun. Trying to move his team quickly. Clock on the move. There's a snap. Back to pass. Fork looks over the middle, throws. It's caught. Nice completion and a flag on the play.
He had pass interference on Alex McGill, but the catch was still made.
Alex Jonas with a reception to the 25-yard line. So that was a quick strike from Fork to his favorite receiver, Alex Jonas.
I think at this point, the biggest thing is you've got to get somebody in his face, and you've got your defensive ends that are crashing, but they're not getting there in time. You've got to get somebody that can get some push up the middle to get in his face, and that's the only answer is right now, get in his face when he's throwing the ball.
Flag, stop the clock, so that's a big help to this Falcon
Wind it down
team.
now.
Quarterback back in the shotgun once again. Fork has receivers to both sides, single setback. Man in motion now from the slot. Now somebody takes off too early from the right side. That'll move him back.
I don't think the center was paying attention on the snap there for the shotgun. The quarterback was trying to get him to snap the ball, and 3 receivers took off down the field, and the ball hadn't moved yet.
So the center, Tyler Lukanoff, not quite on the same play in the playbook the rest of the team was. 6:12 to go in this one. 14-0. Pintos lead it. Michael Fork calls signals. Trips to the right side. Single setback. Split man left side. There's a snap. Back to pass. Fork looking to the end zone. He's going to shake a tackler. Throws it short. It's incomplete. Dylan Seahusen on the coverage. Good coverage downfield. Again, number 22, Chris Moreland, all over his man. And that's number 37, Alex Jonas.
I'm going to tell you what, too, there was some good pressure from the middle. Up the middle, they flushed him out of the pocket a little bit. He had to take a side step, regroup to make that pass, and what that did is it let the defensive backs get a chance to get right back on their man.
5:55 to go. Come on, Pinto fans, make some noise for your defense. 2nd and 15. Again in the shotgun. The quarterback Fork, he's been there exclusively this drive. He drops back, a little screen set up to the left side. It's called by Verslois. He's got a lot of room. 20, he's to the 15, tripped up near the 10-yard line, inside the 10. So a big play there for the Falcons.
You bet.
There's that screen that didn't work earlier. It worked this time when we knew it could be a big play if it worked.
And you know, as a defensive lineman, when all of a sudden you get through there and you haven't been able to all night, and you're about to hit the quarterback, and you look over, and there goes the lineman that didn't block you, blocking down the field.
Whoops. So 1st and goal for the Falcons here. as they're knocking on the Pinto door. Back to pass fork, throws it to the end zone. It's caught, but knocked down is the receiver.
Incomplete.
After, yep, it is incomplete. I was going to say only a couple yard gain anyway, Jonas. So second down here.
They're going to do quick hitters. I mean, you're right here on the 10-yard line. They're about the 8-yard line. He's going to take 2 steps and he's going to fire the ball. And you know, as a defensive back, you've got to be on your man quick.
So second and goal as the Pinto fans trying to stoke up their defense here. Second and goal from the 8. Fork under center this time. Has a snap. He'll drop back. Look left. Throws it in the middle. It's caught. Picked off.
Tyler Ash.
Ash has it, and the Pintos have the third interception of the night, and 3 interceptions, a couple of fumbles. The Falcons just have been their worst enemy tonight, Brian.
Wow.
Knocking on the door,
Tyler
but
Ash, and he threw it right to him.
give the Pintos credit on defense, coming through big. How about that? 5:28 to go in the game, and the Pintos just need to work this clock here.
Hand the ball off, 2 arms around the ball, hold on to it tight, move your feet, offensive lineman block. That's all you do right now.
There's a snap. Keeper left side. It's Moreland. Moreland, he's going to get 3-4 yards, now driven down. Chris Moreland, good ball control. He's not going to cough it up.
And I know what I said sounds elementary, but sometimes the most elementary of things are the best things right there.
Ryan Hill will have a big day tomorrow on Talking Sports with Al if the Pintos hang on here.
Now, right here is where you count on your offensive lineman as much as anything. Looks like we've got a timeout on the field, officials timeout. Looks like we had an equipment problem. We had a number 26 for Blair Oaks had to go out of the field. Andy Rackers brought in a number 88, Eric Eichholz, to replace him. It's maybe a time to throw a pass over there.
So
First time he's been in the game all night.
Yeah. You're in your vehicle, come on back, Pinto fans. Let's cheer this team on to a victory here. 4:50 to go, clock on the move. Blue alert from high top of Riley Field. There's the snap. Give a right side again. Moreland bounces off a couple of tacklers, keeps his feet. He's going to be driven down, maybe a yard gain. That's it, third down.
That's all right, because that's using about 30 seconds for every play. Keep the clock moving. You're using time between plays.
This will certainly...
Jason Young came over to talk to Coach Lab to get the play. Glenn Bakewood's going in.
This will certainly upset the top 10 rankings in Class 2 if the Pintos can hang on here. Pintos will flip-flop with the Falcons and maybe even land in that top spot, Brian. Who knows if the top team loses this week.
4 minutes left.
3rd and 5, there's a flag. Keeper by the quarterback. He's going to be drugged down. We'll see what the flag is all about here.
I don't know if maybe it could have been a delay of game.
I didn't see the play clock run down, but to tell you the truth, was not looking at it. It's going to be against the Pintos.
I have to plead the fifth. I don't know that call. And Mr. Roback's over here looking to see if he can figure it out, because I just don't know what that call is right there.
Mr. Roback had all the signals there. It's going to be decline, bringing up...
I think he was saying, the official was saying that he had heartburn, and he was blaming the Pintos on that. But
uh-oh. So 4th down for the Pintos as Bakewood will be punting it out of there. Out of his end zone. We'll be watching to see what Caruthersville does this week, the top team in Class 2.
Need a good snap here, Drew.
There's the snap. It's low. Picked up, though, by Bakewood. It's blocked.
Oh, no.
But he got it out of there. Got it out of the end zone. It's to the 30. Rolls to the 30 and dives there.
Get on it.
What a break that is. That was blocked in the end zone, Brian, but somehow squirted out of there.
Yeah, I tell you what, it looked like the Blair Oaks player went up high to try to block it, and it went below him.
So a big break there. At least it's out of the end zone, but not...
Glenn's a little limping a little bit from that. I'm sure he's got to be. When you get your leg exposed like that, that's got to hurt a little bit.
But the Falcons in striking distance here. Ball at the Pinto, 30-yard line. Clock on the move.
Make him use the clock.
Falcons down by 2 scores. There's a snap. Keeper left side now. Pitch out left side for Sloy. Still on his feet. Got a 35. He's to the 30 and driven down. Check that at the 20. As the run will be good for a first down.
You've got to make that tackle when you get a chance to make the tackle in the backfield.
Also stops the clock by running out of bounds. So 3:33 clock stop. The Falcons They're going to say he was knocked out of bounds just before the first down stick, so not quite enough for the first down. And again, they're on the far side over there, so hard to see.
It all comes down to making the tackle right now.
Hard to see where that sideline is. Here we go. Fork has the snap. Quick step back. He's going to be hit, but he launches the ball as he's hit. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. So the Pintos give up a score with 3:27 to go in the ball game. Fork just got rid of that before he was waylaid. So a quick score, and these Falcons not out of this thing yet. Who knows what could happen on this kickoff?
You bet. Also comes down to how important this extra point is, too.
3:27 to go. It seems like a clock has been stuck the last couple of minutes here. Extra point try to come, and now timeout by the officials.
We had to call a timeout for Alex McGill to get off the field.
Okay, he's making his way slowly off. He got slowed up there on that pass play. Looks like maybe came up a little limp, a little lame. Derek Shackles to try to tack on this important extra point try for the Falcons. Trying to cut it to a touchdown and another extra point. There's a snap. It's good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Falcons pulled within 7 with 3:27 to go. Pintos need a couple of second downs to get this clock moving and take this one on home. We'll take a timeout and be back on KRLL Sports. Brian, expect the onside here.
Yeah, I would expect. I mean, they're lining up like they're going to do it. You just got your good hands people up there. You got to make sure you get the ball.
Got to go 10 yards.
Make sure it comes to you.
Lukinoff kicks it, and it comes to the Pinto side. It's tipped, and Falcons on it. Good grief. That's the way you draw it up. A Pinto had his hands on it, dropped it, Falcons with it. Man.
I just don't understand.
It's like they're tentative, you know, to grab a hold of the football.
Tried to catch it with their hands. You've got to wrap it in and dive on the ground.
Eric Eichholz comes up with the recovery, and the Falcons back in business at the Pinto 47.
You got to play defense right here. That's all there is to it.
3:24 to go in this ball game. Plenty of time for the Falcons.
You don't let them back in right now.
Michael Fork has the snap. He'll fake it to the fullback. Keep it around the right side. Fork to the 40. He's still on his feet to the 35. Finally tackled by Moreland.
First down.
Fork jumps up, hurries it up, but he's got plenty of time. I don't know, did they run the clock there at all? That clock just has not ran here this fourth quarter.
11 seconds is all that came off the clock right there.
Ball at the Pinto 35.
Now they start the clock right here.
Again, that was drawn up perfectly. A Pinto had it, lost it. The Falcons with it, well into Pinto territory. The quarterback Fork has it, gives it left side. There's the fullback Ian Young. Driven down, but a good gain on first down.
Dylan C using on the tackle, pick up around right at 5 yards right there now. We can't afford to give him 5 yards of play right here, boys.
Won't take him long to get down the goal line.
I'm telling you, right here,
Falcons want a timeout.
Right now for California, you've just got to suck it up. No matter how winded you are, you've got to suck it up.
My goodness. We recover that football. We get a 1 first down. That's probably the ball game right there.
Yeah. I think Coach Ladd's probably telling them the same thing right now. The only thing we can do is suck it up and play football right here. He's got a bunch of seniors out there. He's telling them I need senior leadership. I need somebody to tackle the football.
These Falcons aren't going to take their first loss going down, man. They're going to fight you tooth and nail.
You bet.
There are several times there in the second half they looked like they were just about spent or giving up. But, man, that touchdown gave them some new life.
And good teams never give up. That's all there is to it.
They do not want to suffer their first loss right here at Riley Field. Pintos lead at 14-7, but that lead in jeopardy here. 2:42 to go in the game, 2nd and 5. Split man right side is Eric Eichholz. Split man left side, the quarterback. Fork calls signals, has the snap. He'll give it to the fullback, Ian Young. Driven down at the 25 again, first down yardage. This time they're riding Ian Young, going away from Matt Verslois.
And Young was the one that had been fumbling the ball earlier in the game, and that just goes to show Ted LePage has got a lot of belief in Ian Young. They're giving him the ball.
So they start the clock back up. 2:33 to go in this one. Clock is slow to milk down. There's the snap. Give. Verslois up the gut. Verslois, he's got 10 yards. He's tackled short of the 15, so another good gain there, and these Falcons are taking it right to the Pintos now.
I think it's going to be that second and 2.
So short of a 10-yard run.
Keep that clock moving.
Michael Fork over center, calls signals. There's the snap, back to pass. Fork looks right, it's caught.
Oh my.
Moreland tackles the receiver right at the goal line. 88, Eric Eichholz hauls it in.
Right there at the 7-yard line. So that was a good pass pattern. It was a good catch. Blair Oaks is they're doing what they need to do right now.
Ball just outside the goal line. Pinto fans need to get behind the defense here. There's a snap. Pitch back left side. Verslois trying to find the corner. Can't do it. He's hit. He's knocked backwards. Not going to get around the corner this time. He'll actually lose a bit of ground here, and the Falcons want a timeout. We'll take a quick one. $1:38 to go in this one. Pinto's trying to hang on for dear life and win this thing. The Falcons trying to take it into overtime if they can. Back after this on KRLL Sports. Lois out of the backfield, Brian.
I tell you what, there was a... Thank goodness the California players looked like they read that one. There was a lot of guys over there on Wilbur, or on Verslois on it. I keep saying Wilbur. They're just keying on the number 1 players right now, and that's the thing to do.
Yeah, they brought the shift to the right side, threw it left side. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Pinto fans trying to spark up their defense here. Fork over center, has a snap. He'll fake it to the fullback, pitch it back, and slipping down. Verslois, who has it? Verslois slipped down, and it's a good thing he did because he had a head of steam going. That's going to bring up a big 4th and go.
Wow.
From about the, 7-yard line? See where they spot this. It's just outside the 5.
Just outside the 5.
Blue alert comes from high atop Riley Field. This is the play of the ball game, folks.
This is.
Will it go to overtime, or will the Pintos hang on and win this one? Fork has a team out. Power eye, splits to both sides. Fork calling signals, has a snap. He'll pitch it in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. The Falcons with 47 seconds to go on the clock. Caught by number 47, or check that, Jonas, 37. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this one up.
Wow.
4th and goal from outside the 5. Extra point try to come from Derek Scheichels. The hold's good. The kick is up. It is good. We are tied at 14, folks.
Well, I don't know what to say on that one.
We had them down and out, but these Falcons, as I said, they're not going to lay down and
Never say die.
take their first loss right here without a big fight. And the Pintos are in one now, Brian.
They are in a dogfight. Here we've been wanting the clock to run down. Now I wish we'd had a little bit of time left on the clock.
47 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Falcons get a score.
But I tell you what, you never say die right here, because the California Pintos have a chance. You've got the normal kicker back in there for Blair Oaks. You got Michael Forks going to kick the ball. He's probably going to either squib kick it or he's going to kick it as far as he can down the field. California's got a chance to run it back.
They do. But
let's see what happens right here.
Overtime is looming. Pintos have won one overtime contest this season.
He's definitely going to squib kick it.
He lays it flat down on the ground. I think it's on the tee, is it?
No, it's not on the tee. I've never seen anybody just put it flat on the ground like that. He's going to kick it.
Squiv it right up the gut. Fork doesn't want to try any run back at all here. Fork into the football. And it's going to sail out of bounds. No, it dives before it sails out of bounds.
There you go. Good job.
On it and cover it with 47 seconds. They're going to be at about their 15-yard line. That was quite a kick.
I've not seen that before, but that's...
He kicked it. It kind of spun sideways.
Yeah.
And went down the field a long ways. 14-14. Pintos with two third-quarter scores. The Falcons with 2 fourth-quarter scores. Full house backfield. Pintos won't do anything fancy here. The ball in the 15, I'm sure. Give right side is Bakewood. He's shut down before he could get it going, and the clock's going to run. So we're going to go to overtime,
Tackle
folks.
by Doug Burley right there, made a big play.
Wow.
Just over 30 seconds left here.
Now timeout by Blair Oaks. Why do they want a timeout here?
Well,
31 seconds to go. I mean, all the Pintos have to do is run the clock out. They don't have enough timeouts to stop this from, I don't know.
I don't know. It could be Coach LePage is coming in and telling the guys, if you got him wrapped up, somebody go for the ball.
Could be.
To me, that was one of the things that I always believe is if you've got 2 men making a tackle, if you've got 1 man that's making a tackle, somebody else go for the ball.
All right, so
you got to hold on to it tight here.
Yeah,
they're definitely going to be going for it.
All right, 14-14. Well,
from what I've seen of the leg of the kicker, this Blair Oaks kid, that could be trouble if they got the ball right here and had a chance to kick a field goal.
All we have to do is hang on to it. They don't have enough timeouts, like I say, to get control of this football again. It should be near their last timeout. They may have 1 remaining. So 2nd down and 10. There's a snap and the give. Left side, Moreland. He's going to be stopped for a loss. And the clock will run. And I don't think Blair Oaks has another timeout to spin here, so the clock's going to run on down. That should do it. Well, we didn't predict overtime, did we? But, you know, matching these 2 teams up, it surely was a possibility.
I tell you, I would have thought when there was 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
We're going to overtime, folks.
When it was 14-0 with 7.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter, I thought the ball game was over.
I felt good. I didn't quite think it was over, but I was starting to feel real good. We'll take a timeout. Both teams will get a shot at the football here in overtime. The first to score and hold the opponent will win. We'll be back after this on KRLL Sports. you know what you have to do.
And on the other hand, you can put the pressure on the other team by scoring. So, yeah, it is I don't know what I'd want to do.
But this is a quick score team. We saw how easy Blair Oaks went down the last 2 times they had the football down the field on the Pintos. They just kind of took the momentum back, Brian. We had the momentum that whole 3rd period.
Right.
And these Falcons, they said, hey, wait a minute, we're not done yet. And they took the momentum back, and I mean, made the Pintos play football on their heels. There's the coin flip. And they're talking to the Pinto captain.
If I'm California, I want the ball.
They are now
so Blair Oaks is trying to decide which way they want California to go.
I don't think it matters really as much in overtime. They spot the ball in 25, and everybody gets a shot at it. Of course, you try to score a touchdown, but some teams might elect to kick a field goal.
Right.
Try to hold the team out and win the thing.
Right.
But then you're taking your chance if they get a score. They don't even have to kick the extra point. So,
right.
There's lots of strategy that goes into this overtime. Pintos were successful in their first overtime game this year with Trenton, and we'll see what happens here. The ball will be placed at the 25.
I guess I'm wrong. I thought California won the toss and decided to try to score first, but it looks like Blair Oaks is going to go for it.
So the Falcons will have it heading toward the south goal here. So here we go, overtime. Both teams get a shot at football. You can get a first down and get 4 extra downs here. You can get it to the 15. The Falcons with it first. Michael Fork calling signals. Has a man in motion from the left side. Fork looking over the defense, has a snap. He'll give it to, no, pitch it out to the right side. Not much running room, but Verslois keeps his feet, gets it to the 22, gain of about 3.
You've got to wrap up and make the tackle.
Yep, this Verslois is a slippery customer. As we said, he doesn't need much room to maneuver to get out of a tackle.
As I can recall being hounded on when I played ball, and you do the same thing. Wrap up and make the tackle.
Overtime at Riley Field, the second overtime game this season. 14-14. Second down, 9 for the Blair Oaks Falcons. A snap fake to the fullback, pitch it out left side, and Green Verslois. This time he's wrapped up and thrown down. Nothing doing there. Maybe a yard gain, and the Pintos really keying on number 15. Who was a big defense specialist over there that time. Looks like number 5 over there.
Dylan C.
Dylan C. using along with